The big debate tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Congress has time and again needled the government to come clean over the recent India-China standoff along the line of actual control in Ladakh. In fact, in the past too, Rahul Gandhi has accused the NDA of buckling under Chinese pressure. But this is all on the face of it. The fact of the matter is, when it matters to show your patriotism, the Congress conveniently chickens out. When asked to send laborers from Jharkhand, which is governed by Congress and the Hemant Soren government, they had to help build roads in the sensitive landscape of Ladakh, which is, by the way, the bone of contention with China as our soldiers are engaged in a face-off. After giving permission first, this Sonia Soren government in Jharkhand has now denied permission to their laborers to go and help build the road. So, ladies and gentlemen, the legitimate question tonight is, what explains Congress's refusal to perform a patriotic duty? That's the question and the debate. Congress soft on China. That's the hashtag and the debate on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 2 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining the debate with Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi are Dr. Anand Ranganathan, Tehseen Poonawalla and Vivek Srivastava. Tehseen Poonawalla, I can tell you the number of tweets Mr. Rahul Gandhi has put out calling Sushma Swaraj, who went and lay down at the feet of the Chinese. He called Modi to Xi Jinping se darta hai. He doesn't know what to do. And, all sorts of tweets questioning India and the power of our soldiers and of our leadership. I want to ask you, then why would Mr. Rahul Gandhi not allow laborers from Jharkhand to go and build a road where only 45 kilometers needs to be built so that our soldiers will have the infrastructure to take on China whenever there is an incursion, if ever there is an incursion? Tehseen Poonawalla, why chicken out?
No questioning of chicken out. This is the incompetent Modi sir government that could not take care of migrants migrating from one state to another. Recently, I lost 2 migrants from Jharkhand abroad, and the Narendra Modi government was an utter failure in helping them, bringing them back. I would like to send people to, of course, serve my country. It's my patriotic duty. But the fact of the matter is, neither can Times Now, neither can Narendra Modi ji, neither can Sudhanshu sir, who's a member of parliament, give me any assurances by the government that my migrants will be taken care of. And I end by saying, I always say on Times Now, Amit Shah ji has the spine of a molten eclair. If Hemant Soren has done one thing illegal, why doesn't he arrest him? We're in an emergency under a disaster management act. But Amit Shah ji cannot
don't reduce it.
Neither can he.
You know, why don't I tell you a few facts? Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary actually warned the Chinese in a tweet. Mr. Rahul Gandhi couldn't even tolerate that tweet taking on China, and he asked Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary to delete that tweet. Yes. He can't send laborers to build roads in China, and he is the King Kong of Congress party. I want to ask you, Dr. Wait. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, Tehseen Poonawalla, have you seen Tehseen Poonawalla and the Congress's whole stand? You know what they want to say? Will you take care of my migrant? I want to ask you, wo jo soldiers wahan khade hain, are they children of a lesser god? They can fight with COVID. They can stand there without getting any assurance, that their lives will be taken care of. They can take their bullets on their chest. But Rahul Gandhi will say, will you actually ensure me this? I don't understand. 11,000 people would have got jobs at a time when there are no jobs. 11,000 people would have helped our soldiers. And this is the only excuse they come up with?
And spread COVID over there?
Yeah, good evening, Navika. No, obviously the decision is doubtless politically motivated. Now, excuse me, sir. Can I please have
Vivek Srivastava, calm down. I'll come to you. I'll come to you when it's your turn, Vivek Srivastava. Let's not interrupt each other. I have limited time on this debate and I want to hear everybody's views. Dr. Anand Ranganathan first and then I'll come to you. Dr. Ranganathan.
Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. You know, as I was saying, the decision is doubtless politically motivated. Jharkhand, a state of 40 million people has just 790 COVID cases and only 6 deaths, 30 times less than the national per million average. Citing corona epidemic for not sending the workers, especially when other states like Himachal are contributing, is not only bizarre but I am afraid unacceptable. This is a matter of critical importance. 11 trains were to take the workers to border areas to construct roads, crucial for our defense and security. Now I am not one to suggest, Navika, theories without proof, but if you notice the recent pattern of the way the Congress is behaving on Indo-China tussle, it is quite possible they might have filled Mr. Soren's ears. Anything to scuttle the centre's plans and make it look bad. First, it was all that brouhaha over large-scale Chinese intrusion, proven completely wrong through satellite imagery analysis. Then it was twisting of Defense Minister's statement. But it goes beyond this. For probably the first time in his life, as you said, the Congress leader, Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, had said something that was logical and in national interest. Otherwise, he is the equivalent of Manishankar Iyer returning from rehab. But in this case, he was talking sense. Probably that's why the Congress forced him to delete his anti-China tweet, so as not to break the habit of a lifetime. But then, what do you expect from a party that has traditionally kowtowed to China? From Rajiv Gandhi blanking out from Doordarshan coverage of Tiananmen Square massacre to Rahul Gandhi meeting the Chinese ambassador in the middle of the Doklam crisis, not for nothing are they called fake or Chinese Gandhis.
Chinese Gandhi. Vivek Srivastava, you know, you are left-leaning, so आपकी तो मोहब्बत इंडियंस के साथ होगी नहीं, in this case तो चाइना के साथ होगी, so आप तो रोड बनाना ही नहीं चाहोगे in the first place.
आपका सर्टिफिकेट थोड़ी ना चाहिए.
नहीं, आप चाइना का सर्टिफिकेट लीजिए ना.
देश में लेफ्ट की वजह से यूपीए सरकार खड़ी रही है.
अच्छा,
नहीं, आप जाके अमेरिका का लीजिए ना, डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प का. फिर अगर आप कैपिटलिस्ट हैं तो आप चली जाइए यूरोप, प्रणाम करिए, सेलिब्रेट द तियाननमेन सर्टिफिकेट ले आइए yesterday anniversary. Now listen to me. Now listen to me. First of all, this prime minister, listen to me very seriously, Anand ji. This prime minister and this government has such a vague foreign policy. You don't have a single friend in Asia. You have no good relations with your neighbors. Nepal doesn't like you, Pakistan doesn't like you, China doesn't like you, Bangladesh doesn't like you, Sri Lanka doesn't like you. And you cannot substitute your neighbors. First you fail in diplomacy and फिर आप अपनी फौज को सुनिए, फौज को आगे कर दीजिए मरने के लिए. Then you just push your innocent soldiers and then you say, now if you don't praise the Indian army, you are
अभी तो लड़ने को कहा भी नहीं, अभी तो सिर्फ सड़क बनानी थी. डॉक्टर सुधांशु त्रिवेदी, ये तो लड़ाई पर आ गए, लड़ाई तो अभी कोई चर्चा ही नहीं है लड़ाई की. अभी तो सिर्फ रोड बनाने की बात थी और इन्होंने बहाने ढूंढने शुरू कर दिए. डॉक्टर सुधांशु त्रिवेदी,
देखिए नाविका जी, जब लड़ाई की इन्होंने बात कही तो लड़ाई याद आती है 1962 की. और 1962 की चाइना वॉर के समय क्या हुआ था? One section of Communist Party was saying that we have to welcome China. CPI and CPM got divided on the issue that one section of Communist Party was saying China को साथ में आना चाहिए and India will be good under the Chinese dominance. And on the other hand, at the time of Nehru government, it was not only Bharatiya Jansangh, it was the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh who has patriotically contributed that Nehru has invited RSS in the 26th January parade of 1963. ये difference है the hour of crisis, कैसे हम support करते हैं और कैसे आप support करते हैं. और last में मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा, अरे भाई विवेक श्रीवास्तव, क्या तरीका आप continuous बोल रहे हैं? अरे भैया 62 में आप
विवेक श्रीवास्तव calm down.
अब वाक्य पूरा कर लूंगा. अरे भैया पता है ना लेफ्टिस्ट हैं आप. अब सुनिए, एक और बात कहूं, जब राहुल गांधी ये कहते हैं,
प्लीज लोअर द फेडर ऑफ विवेक श्रीवास्तव. दो मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट है नहीं लोकसभा में और बातें इतनी करेंगे कि 2 घंटे का टाइम चाहिए.
मैं एक वाक्य पूरा कर लूं नाविका जी. अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी ये कहती है चाइना के बारे में वीक पॉलिसी, अरे साहब आपकी ही पार्टी की नहीं, आपके परिवार की गवर्नमेंट थी. जब चाइना के पास तिब्बत गया, जब चाइना के पास अक्साई चीन गया, जब चाइना के पास यूएन में सीट गई, जब चाइना के पास न्यूक्लियर सप्लाई ग्रुप गया. एक हिंदी में कहावत होती है, बाप न मारी मेड की बिटवा तीरंदाज. वाह भाई वाह, your forefathers have done this and now you are claiming. And remember, it was our party and our organization जिनके ऊपर नेहरू ने बैन लगाया था, but 62 war में support किया. And today you are asking the question, what about the security of those workers, transient workers, transient laborers? अरे भाई मुंबई से छत्तीसगढ़ और छत्तीसगढ़ से झारखंड, where was any BJP ruled state? All the Congress ruled state. क्यों नहीं ले आए भाई?
So Dr. Anand Ranganathan, you know, just before I wrap up the show, I just want to ask you, how many undertakings did Mr. Rajiv Gandhi give that nobody would die in the 1984 riots? How many lives did he secure when you know, there were different riots that happened in various parts of India? How many lives did Mrs. Sonia Gandhi secure when there were farmer suicides in the UPA era of 10 years? Today they are asking for a certificate that should be given by Prime Minister Modi that the migrants will be safe. Can you remind them their own history?
Let me remind them something which would make them really uncomfortable. I'm going to quote, Navika, please give me 20 seconds, that's all it would take. I'm going to quote from the resignation letter of an Indian leader, which was delivered on October, I think 17th, 1951. And this is what the quote is. The other center of our foreign policy which has made other nations our enemies is China. India is made to fight China's battle for entry in the United Nations Organization as a permanent member thereof. This is an extraordinary thing. Why should India fight the battle of China when China is quite capable of fighting her own battle? This championing of the cause of communist China by India has been responsible for the prevailing antagonism between India and America, with the result that it has become impossible for India to obtain financial and technical aid from America.
So the question goes out to Mr. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress Party. Why are you so soft on China? Why will you delete Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary's tweet which warns China? Why will you meet the ambassador of China during the Doklam standoff? And then, how can you question the Prime Minister for being scared of Xi Jinping? How can you call the late Sushma Swaraj as somebody who bowed down and lay down at the feet of China? Double standard and double speak, Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me on the big Congress Soft on China debate. Good night from me as we wrap up the Newshour tonight. But on the other side is coming up Newshour Agenda with a special Environment Day show where we have Bhumi Pednekar, we have Shan and Shamak Davar, all of them talking about how can we give our contribution to preserve the environment.